Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Now today is a great day for anyone that loves their skincare because Priori have given me some samples of their new line, which is the TTC line, the Triple Turmeric Complex range. And if you're not aware of Priori, then they are a very advanced, very specific range that take their ingredients seriously for people that really do want to get results. So as you know, I love trying lots of different ranges, but Priori are one of those ranges that I'm always aware of, that if you are looking for something very specific, very targeted, then this is a range that you go to, and we're going to speak about exactly why that is. So all of these products I'm going to unbox and chat through and test with you, and I hope you enjoy it. If you're not familiar with Priori, then what you really know is key points is they really specialise in adaptive skincare. So the way that they see it is everyone's skin is different and we've all got different needs. Now, with certain brands, you know what you're getting with them, and with Priori, what you need to know is they are targeting your skin to a cellular level, and they really are for people that understand that their skin is changing or there's something changing in the environment, and they understand that your skin reacts and is reactive throughout the day, and you need products that work with that. So what I like about Priori is they really are focused on forward-thinking, cutting-edge ingredients. If you take a look at the website, you can read all about them. They really are led by skincare industry veterans, and what they do is they look at the latest biotechnology and then they adapt their skin treatments and their approaches to what's really happening out in the industry. And then the key, as I was saying, is they really do look at the environment, the nutrition, the genetics, and how your skin chemistry will respond to individual issues. So when we talk about different brands, you know, again, when you look online, you can go on to lots of different online shops, you can go on to Instagram and look at the next big thing, but this really is a professional brand. So it's not just mass market, it really is marketed to people who are looking for specific products with specific ingredients to get results. So this line that we're talking about today is the Triple Turmeric Complex range. So when you actually look into it, it's the turmeric based line which is listed on Green Beauty Innovator and is cruelty free, and it's also fragrance free. Now, you might have heard of turmeric ranges before, or you might have tried products with turmeric in them, and I have been told by people too that they've maybe tried a mask or a product or a moisturiser and there can be a bit of a yellowish tint and sometimes even a stain on the skin. That's why you look at products like these, where they take the elements from the product and they are able to actually get the key potent ingredients in without the situation where you could end up with staining on the skin, because they remove all of that. So with this range too, there should be no irritation to the skin, there are no harsh chemicals, and because it features turmeric root, then what you're really finding is that you're going to get those key results from the turmeric, and you really are going to see the difference in your skin when you commit to using the product. So it's also got green tea, it's got grapeseed, licorice extract, it's got your antioxidant and anti-inflammatory ingredients, and what's going to happen overall is you're going to use this brand and use this line specifically if you're looking to see improvements in your skin and really a brightened skin. So all of these together should really help to brighten your skin, and then obviously with your SPF you're always protecting the skin. So what I'll do now is, just before we open them, chat you through some of the key ingredients that I just covered, what they really do for the skin, and also I think importantly what's not included, some of the things that you don't really want to see in your skincare. So the big show star ingredient is the turmeric root. So with this, again, with committed use to the products, you are going to see regulated collagen, promoting healing, brightening, and antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. So again, that's always going to benefit your skin, and it's always going to mean that if your skin looks a bit dull, a bit tired, a bit lethargic, then when you really do start to approach your skincare with a targeted routine, you should start to see results. It's also got green tea, which is antioxidant, and it contains vitamins B, C and E, and again, anti-inflammatory, so that skin is going to be feeling and looking better. So we've got grapeseed as an ingredient, so that's again more antioxidant. So that's going to help reduce the free radical damage, and again it's helping with your skin's appearance, and grapeseed is also good for dealing with pigmentation marks. Then we've got licorice root. Now this is going to improve the appearance again of discoloration. Now licorice root is good if you've got dark circles under the eyes, and remember, it doesn't mean that you will remove dark circles, because sometimes they're genetic, sometimes there's multiple things going on there, but you can improve the appearance. Again, with discoloration, licorice root can also help with age spots. It's another ingredient that eases inflammation. It's also known to be firming, tightening, and again, as with all of the range, brightening. Now, I think it's always good to know what's not included, because so many of us are making choices with our products, and we want to know that if something's in it, but we also want to make sure something's not in it. So it's not got SLS in it, sodium lauryl sulfate, which we know can sometimes be a major irritant in your products. It's not got parabens in it. Some people feel that they're not too bothered about the parabens because there's some information saying they're not quite what they were thought to be, but again, it's good to know if you're avoiding parabens, they're not in it. No formaldehyde, no mineral oil, which can be an irritant, no triclosan, which is an antibacterial agent that can be irritating and is now increasingly avoided in your products. And what you really need to know is they are really focused on, as I say, just getting all the core ingredients into your skin and getting those results. But what we really want to know now is, how do they look? How do they feel on the skin? So that's what we're going to do, unbox them all and take a look. So let's start off with taking a look at the Naturally Enriched Cleanser. Now, if you take a look at the information on the back, it tells us it's a colourless compound of 3 different turmeric actives. It's naturally enriched cleanser, and it's formulated to cleanse thoroughly with no drying effects, leaving your skin super soft and revitalised. It also tells us that all we need to do is apply a small amount to moistened hands, lather and gently massage over the face, then you just rinse with water and pat dry. Now it says it's for all skin types, so if you're unsure or you're highly sensitive, then by all means still do your patch test. So you've got a nice sized bottle, and you've also got your pump, which is always good because it keeps it nice and contained within. Just twist that. So you can see where the turmeric has taken inspiration with the colour, but again, this is not going to stain. So that's how it looks when you're just trying it without activating it. And I'll just give it a little smell. It's got a very pleasant smell. It's not overly perfumed at all. I'd say, if anything, it's just got the hint of almost like a grapefruity, citrusy smell, but not strong at all. So I'm just going to add a little bit of water. I'll bring my towel over here. So I'll just activate it. A little bit more water. So again, because it's not got the SLS in it, it's not giving you the big foamy bubbles, but that's good. You don't need that. But what it is doing is it's giving me a nice slide, as I always like to refer to it. So it's not greasy, it's not oily, it's not drying. You know, sometimes when you use a facial wash, you can actually feel it drying already. That's just nice. Just gives you the slide and will allow you just to get right in there and do your cleansing. And then all you have to do is obviously wash that off and just pat the skin dry. And that's very nice. Yep, lovely product. Happy with that. And now we'll move on to the next one. Next, I thought I'd take a look at the Broad Spectrum SPF 45 High Protection Sunscreen Lotion. Now again, just looking at the back, it tells us that it introduces Tetra, Superior Sun and Environmental Protection. 4 levels of protection that adapt in real time to provide what your skin needs whenever it's needed. So this looks to me as if it's your serious SPF. So if you really do want to make sure that your skin is well protected and you don't want to use any products that could necessarily clash with each other, then if you're using it all within the same range, you can start to very carefully and strategically layer your products and get your SPF on. So your directions are to apply generously and evenly to the face, neck and décolletage prior to sun exposure. Reapply frequently to maintain protection, especially after perspiring, swimming and toweling. So this really is focused on the face. And again, let's take a look. So I like these pumps because it does mean that your product is staying fresh within and it's not allowing itself to oxidize or anything contaminating the product. So that's good, like that. Again, let's just try a little bit here. So again, you've got your colour theme running through, and that's got a little bit of a tint to it. So if you were quite happy just to wear that and you didn't want to bother with foundation or tinted moisturiser or a CC cream, then you're absolutely fine. And again, that's like it's almost like a serum meets a sun protection product. I wouldn't even call it a lotion. It's much lighter than that. It feels like the lightest of moisturisers if it met a serum. It's lovely. And that's it in. And you know, sometimes SPFs can feel a bit greasy or they can feel like they're sitting on the skin and they're quite sticky. There's absolutely no stickiness there at all. And that's it in. That's very pleasant to place on the skin. I'll give it a little smell. Okay, that smells... It doesn't smell at all. You know, sometimes you get the SPF products and they've been highly perfumed or they smell quite chemically. That's neutral. That doesn't smell of anything, if you know what I mean. Just smells like fresh skincare. Doesn't feel like there's been any scent put in at all. Next product we can take a look at is the tightening eye serum. Now, eye products are always my thing. I think everybody's got a product that they focus on first, and if they like it, then that can entice them to try the entire range. So with the eye serum, it tells us that it's for those with concerns of loss of tone and or dark and sagging skin around the eyes. This triple turmeric complex is the perfect solution, and it's a very light gel-based serum. And the directions are to apply a small amount to fingertips and apply a thin layer evenly around the eye, but do not apply to the eyelids. And it's once or twice a day. So you'll know that if you treat the skin around the eye quite harshly, then even the best products in the world won't be able to work to their maximum. So you really got to make sure that you're gentle in your application and you do follow the instructions. But again, I really do like the packaging. It's very light, but it's very convenient to hold. They've all got a bit of weight to them, so you do feel as if you're getting your value for money. I love that they're contained within, so you just get the right amount and you're not digging your hands in or maybe dropping little bits and then it leaks out. It's all very contained. So let's take a look here. And again, I prefer onto the ring finger because it's the least pressure. And I would always rather use too little than too much. And I like ring finger to ring finger. But again, we're just testing it out here at the moment. But that feels, again, sometimes when you try a serum, it can feel, again, quite greasy or it can feel quite silicone. This doesn't feel like that at all. It does feel like a serum, but it feels lighter. And again, it feels almost like it's got a water base to it, if that makes sense. It just doesn't feel as if there's anything heavy behind it. That's gone already. So anyone that's concerned that when they use an eye product, it's going to feel as if it's lying heavy on that delicate skin, that doesn't feel as if it's going to do it because it's just almost as light as air. It's just gone. But again, it's all about taking the time to apply these products, to place them in the right areas, to massage them in, and to take care of the entire skin area to get those maximum results. But that's another product that just feels light as a feather, but again, no residue, no stickiness. It's very nicely done. Next, we've got the Illumination treatment, and this is natural, gentle and designed specifically for reducing the appearance of uneven skin tone. Illumination treatment adapts to your specific skin condition to brighten and illuminate dull, discoloured skin, resulting in a radiant complexion. And it does tell us that fine lines, sunspots, unwanted skin imperfections, these are all greatly reduced due to the power of this triple turmeric complex. So again, this is one of those products that if that is your issue and that is the thing that you really want to tackle, then this could be an ideal starting point, because this is one of the products that really is saying this is what it was designed for. So let's take a look. So again, there's uniformity throughout the brand. So you can imagine if you were investing in more than one product, it would all sit very neatly on your bathroom shelf. They wouldn't take up too much space at all. And as I was saying, the pump action is very handy because it means that you can't overuse it. In fact, I'll use it in the back of the hand here. Just one little bit out here. So I hope the camera can pick this up. Because of the illuminating treatment, you can actually see it's got a nice brightening effect already on the skin. And I can see, but sometimes it doesn't always show up on camera. I can actually see that when you compare one hand to the other, it does have that nice brightening effect. It looks a little bit luminous, and I want to say iridescent, but I do not mean iridescent in the sense of any shimmer or highlighter. Just mean that it's obviously, the formulation is such that it does instantly give the skin a sheen. But when I say sheen, again, it's all the products now sunk in. It doesn't feel greasy. It doesn't feel as if there's anything lying on the skin. It's in. And it's got a very light, I would say, botanical fresh scent. In no way does it smell like aromatherapy oils. It doesn't smell of anything perfumed. It's just quite a light, fresh, clean scent. But yes, I can see in reality, I can actually see that there's a bit of an iridescence there. And there is a bit of a brightening. But the product did not take long at all to sink in. So that feels very nice on the skin, and I can imagine if that's what you're looking for, you'd be quite happy to start using that every day. Next is the Skin Restore Cream, and it tells us that it's rich in antioxidants again. It's all natural, and it's a lightweight 24-hour cream that adapts to all skin types throughout day and night. So this is the one that is protecting you from environmental elements, and it's really helping if you've got dehydration and the fine lines that go with it. So I imagine that this is going to be quite a nice, probably a slightly more indulgent cream than the previous one that we've tried. And again, we're continuing, it's just nice uniform products. Sometimes in different ranges, it's the products are contained in all different shapes and sizes of container, but these are very uniform. So let's try a little bit here. And again, our colour is pretty much uniform throughout the range as well, which I would put down to the ingredients. And trying a little bit here. So it does feel, it feels more, I would say where we might have had a very light lotion before, this feels like it's got a little bit more robustness to it. I actually didn't tell you the directions, and they are to apply 1 to 2 pumps to facial skin and massage evenly into the skin. Use once or twice daily, and it's actually for all skin types. So this actually would be nice to do a facial massage with because it's got a little bit more to it. So whereby your other products are absorbed into the skin very quickly, this one you do have a little bit of playtime with it, and as you were applying it to the skin, you could do some of your effleurage, you could do some of your massage manipulations, maybe do some pressures on the skin and give it a little bit of a manual massage boost too. So I would say if you've got a little bit of time, then not just massaging it into the skin in circular movements, maybe take a little bit of time with this product to actually give it a bit of a facial massage. Just a couple of minutes, but it could make a big difference to A, how your skin looks, and B, just getting the maximum results out of that product and all of those active ingredients. Okay, the last product we're going to try is the Luxuriant cream. So it's formulated for day or night, silky rich and natural cream features argan oil, sunflower seed and olive leaf to help repair your skin and offer total skin comfort and ultimate radiance. And our directions are to apply 1 to 2 pumps to facial skin and again massage evenly. So this could also be a product just to take a little bit of time and give your skin a lovely facial massage. And again, we've got our pump dispenser, so we can't use too much. And this feels really nice. Out of all the products, I would say this feels the richest. So by feeling the richest, again, this means that you could have a very pleasant experience massaging this into your skin. It's still sinking in very quickly. It's not taking me much effort at all. I am just taking my time and doing some effleurage stroking movements, and to be honest with you, it's pretty much in the skin, but I can tell because this is a richer product and a slightly thicker formulation. It's not thick, but it's thicker than some of the other formulations. Then I can imagine I could actually get in and do some thumb circles. I could be doing some pressure point. I could work on pressures on the temples and the forehead. I could work on the jawline and the neck. I could actually use this product to not only do what it says it's going to do, but to also give that skin and the muscle tone and the circulation a boost. So it's another very rich and yet light product. You can tell that it's quality, but you can also tell there's a lot going on in there. And I could definitely spend 5 minutes doing a lovely face and neck massage with that. And again, just to check the scent, same as before, it smells fresh and neutral. It doesn't have any perfume in it, but I'd say it's on the botanical side. But if you don't like perfumed products, if you don't even like aromatherapy products, it's nothing like that. It's just very fresh. So that is trying out Priori. I can tell that these products are serious skincare. You can just tell when you're trying something that it's got different, that the different formulations really do feel different on the skin. You can tell something has got a lighter touch to it. You can tell it's rich and yet it's not dense. All of these things are associated with quality and expertise and technology. You can just tell. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you find it interesting. If you are looking at these products or you've already tried them, please leave a comment and let me know. And thanks again to Priori for letting me try out the range, and I think it's really nice. You can see the difference, definitely in reality. I hope you can see it on camera. It's already just very brightening and very enhancing to the skin. So I think I'm going to have a lot of fun trying these out over the weeks to come. So hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you again soon.